Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. I hope that you all are doing well. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Good morning, Danny. Welcome to Command Your Day. Hi, JMB. Good morning. Lipchick, good morning to you. Welcome to Command Your Day. Hi, Carmel. Good morning, Lilia. Good morning to you all. Come on in the room. Good morning, Liz. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Miguel. Hi, Liza. Good morning to you all. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning to you all. Good morning, Lady T. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Vendor Sai. Good morning, Mimi. Hi, Sarita. How are you? Good morning to all of you and welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome to my virtual space. I am Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Now, if you are looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, you are in the right place. Welcome to the room. Good morning, Aline. Good morning. Good morning, Coach Lily. Hi, Danielle. All right, come on in. And again, welcome. So for those of you who are new, we are 2 days away from the blackout because there has not been any decision made as to what's going to happen to this platform. So what I want you to do is follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Productivity Coach. All right. So see the link in my bio as well. Good morning, Uncle X Brand. See the link in my bio as well to join my community so that you can stay up to date on what is going on, where I'll be, what time I'll be there. All right. Because we're 2 days away and there still isn't a decision on what's going to happen with this platform. So follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm Anika V. Brown or Coach Anika V. Brown. Look me up. Connect with me there because I'm still going to be going live. We will still be doing Command Your Day no matter what happens to this platform, okay? So connect with me there or just go ahead and hit the link in my bio. It says New Dimension. The very first option says Commanders Community. Put your best email address there to join my community so you can stay up to date on where I'll be. And what time I will be there for Command Your Day, because I'm guessing that there'll be another blackout day and then they will figure out what they're going to do next after that for this platform, okay? For those of us in the U.S., that is. I know there are a lot of individuals that are not in the U.S. that's on here. All right, so let's do our gratitude check-in really quickly. Let's jump right into that. Good morning, Henry. Justice 25, good morning to you. So let's do our gratitude check-in. Go ahead and drop 3 things in the comments that you are grateful for today. What are 3 things that you are grateful for today? This exercise keeps us in the mindset of abundance. Keeps us in the mindset of abundance. So let me know, what are you grateful for today? Grateful for life, health, and family. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Again, this exercise keeps us in the mindset of abundance. We're not worried about what we don't have, who's not here, what's not here. We're grateful for what we already have, and we want to stay in that space. Grateful for job, life, and my kids. Awesome. I love it. My children, for grace and health. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you all so much for the gifts. Thank you. My liberty. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Absolutely love it. Yes, indeed. All right. So we're going to keep it moving. We've also made a promise to ourselves. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hello, amazing. How are you? I'm grateful for insight, progress in the right direction, and life. Yes, I love it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So we've made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. So let's reiterate that promise to ourselves. And you can type in the comments, I will make bold moves this year. Lilia says, help this community and progress. I love it. I love it. So type in the comments, I will make bold moves this year. I will make bold moves this year. Type that in the comments. I will make bold. Yes, yes, indeed. We're keeping that promise to ourselves. We are keeping that promise to ourselves, right? We're going to keep that promise. Good morning, Miss Melissa. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. I appreciate it. Yes, we will make bold moves this year. Yes, Lady T. Good morning to you. Yes, indeed, we're going to do it. You started, Susan. I love it. Yes. Yes. And that's the thing. Like, we don't just want to continue to say we will, but that's good, Susan. You started making bold moves because, hey, we're in the second quarter already. So it's not just about saying we will, but we've started doing it. We're in the second quarter. So whatever you have on your vision board, whatever ideas you have, whatever plans that you had written out at the start of the year, I'm hoping that you've started working on them, that you've started making the bold moves. Good morning, Dutch. Good morning, Miss Barbara. Good morning to you. Good morning. I didn't oversleep. Yes, Rosa, you're here and right on time as well. I'm happy you didn't oversleep. I'm happy about that. Yes, Lady T says, I am making bold moves. Yes. So you know what? I think we're going to switch it around and start using that. I am making bold moves. I am making bold moves. Good morning, Life is Precious. Good morning, Josie. Good morning to you. Yeah, because we don't just want to be in a place of, you know what, I will. We're doing it. We have to get to the point where we're actually doing it. All right. Yes, I am making bold moves. I love that, Queen E. I love it. I love it. I am making bold moves. Good morning, Miguel. Good morning to you. All right, so let's keep it moving. I'm going to go ahead and pray the 23rd Psalm for all of us, and then you can type in the comments, amen, which says that you agree with the prayer. All right, so here we go. This is the 23rd division of Psalm. Here is what it says. Yes, Lilia. Yes, indeed. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen and amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. Again, even if you don't make it to join us live, be sure that you are praying. All right? And if you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. It works. I'm telling you, it works. Yes, it does. All right, so let's keep it moving. We're going to move right into our affirmations. So you can pull out your copy of it, follow along with me. For those of you who don't have a copy of the affirmations, if you use the link that is in my bio, it says New Dimension. When you open that up, the very first option says Commanders Community. If you drop your best email address there, the confirmation email that you get, the affirmations and declarations will be attached to that, so you can have it to use immediately. All right. So here are the affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them. Good morning, Lewis. You're going to repeat it to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. There's so much power in agreement, and it's very important that we do this every day to elevate our mindset and position us to take the day on empowered and prepared. All right, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself, and I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous, and I have peace. I forgive myself, and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. And today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. And that is how we position our mindset so we can take our day on with a positive outlook, an elevated state of mind. All right. So again, you can find these affirmations by using the link in my bio. Good morning, Morrison Law, Jamaica. Good morning to you. I'm Jamaican. Welcome to the room. So use the link in my bio that says New Dimension, which is the name of my store. Good morning, Papa's Brett. Good morning. Oh, you changed your name. Ooh, I love that. I love your tag. I love the new tag. Oh, you're rebranding. I love it. We're all on this rebranding journey and it is beautiful. I forgot to share my meal last night that I made because I'm also adjusting how I eat. I forgot to take a picture of it last night. But I love it. Rebranding. I love it. So to get a copy of the affirmation, Jasmine, I'm going to respond to your comments. Give me a second. To get a copy, a PDF version of these affirmations, use the link in my bio. It says New Dimension. When you click that link, it's going to take you to my digital store. And the very first option says Commander's Community. I want you to drop your best email address there. And in the confirmation email that you get, the affirmations and declarations will be there. I received my email from you. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Great, great, great. Jasmine. So Jasmine said, let's go back. Jasmine said, I don't think I know how to forgive after someone hurt me. So I did a teaching on forgiveness. Again, you can find that on my YouTube channel and look for the word forgiveness. Okay. When you go to my YouTube channel, The Productivity Coach. All right. I think if you type my name in, you can find it as well. The Productivity Coach. I did a teaching on forgiveness. Are you certified? Well, can you take a look at the wall behind me for the person who's asking if I'm certified? You see the wall behind me? All of them have my name on it. Okay. I'll look that up because it needs to be done. Yes, indeed. Yeah, very certified, both in life experience and and in school, right? Right? Yeah. So Jasmine, here's what I'm going to tell you, even before you get to the teaching. Forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you and your freedom and your ability to move forward. They may have hurt you and hurt you intentionally, but do you want to be free? That's a question that you got to ask yourself. Do you want to be free? Because the more you hold on to that hurt, that person has control over you. If they walk in the room and you get upset and your day is just thrown off, your attitude switch, you can't enjoy what it is that you are doing, they are controlling you. And you never want to give another human being that level of control over you. You never want to do that. You never want to do that. So that is how I want you to look at it, even before you get to the teaching. But it's there on my YouTube channel, right? Forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. Do you want to be free? Do you want to move on and actually enjoy your life? Do you want to be in the room with the person that hurt you and still be able to put a smile on your face, still be able to do things to the best of your ability? Do you want that? And if you want that, then you have to forgive. Let it go. You didn't die. You may have gotten hurt and hurt really bad, but you're still alive. So don't give anybody I don't care who they are. Do not give another human being that much level of control over you. And it starts by you forgiving them. Just let it go. They hurt you, but you didn't die. You're still alive. You're still in your right mind. Move forward. All right? Let it go. So forgiveness is about you, not the other person. All right? So you got to ask yourself, do I want to be free? Do I want to move on and actually enjoy the rest of my life? Because I have a lot of life left to live. A lot of life left to live. And if you're able to forgive, I'm telling you that God will do some things in your life that you will look back and be like, it was worth it going through all of that trouble. It was worth it because of what God did for me now in this season, in this new season that I moved on to, right? It was worth it to go through that. Because now I can experience something that is true and something that is good and something that is more powerful because I opened the door for God to bless me. Because the scripture says that if you don't forgive, how do you expect God to forgive you? Right? And your prayers cannot be heard if you don't forgive. So that thing that you're praying for and the more that you want is hanging in the balance in your ability to forgive whoever hurt you and whoever did you wrong. Okay? Amen. I need to let go and let God. Yeah, let go and let God. So forgiveness, for all of you who are struggling with forgiveness, there's a book I read on forgiveness and I just saw it the other day. I was going through my library and I saw it, but there's a book on forgiveness. I'm going to look it up and then I'll text you the title of it, Jasmine. But forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. Do you want to be free? Because right now, if that person triggers you and gets you upset, they have control, so much control over you. So much control over you, and they can manipulate you because you could be going for a job interview or to meet somebody else and you see this person and they just throw you off and mess up your whole day. Now you've lost that opportunity because you didn't forgive them. So it's not about them. It's about you. Do you want to move on and move forward? That's a question that you got to ask yourself. And I'm not preaching at you. I'm just sharing the reality, right? I've had a lot of people hurt me, a lot of people. And not even in the past, like present situation, disappointment upon disappointment. But I have to get to the place where, can I have the title of the book as well? DM me. So I'll remember because I got like a million things going on, okay? But once I get off here, I'm going to check my library for the book, and then I will send it to you. But DM me and remind me so that once I look at the book, I know exactly who I'm sending it to. All right, so send me a DM. Okay, that's good. Please send the title of the book. Yes, I will. All right, so forgiveness is not for the other person. Thank you so much. I needed that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for you. Do you want God to hear your prayers? Do you want new, because new is not going to come if you hold on to old, right? If you hold on to the old situation, your new can't come. All right, it can't come. And you're going to bring the old hurt into the new, and then you're going to mess it up and you're going to be back at stage one. We don't want that. We cannot afford that. And I got my notes to get into, but somebody needs to hear that. We cannot afford for our past to mess up the beautiful future that we're praying for. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford to be going in a cycle because we refuse to let go of the old, let go of the past hurt. We can't afford that. The days are going by too fast. There's just too much going on for us to allow the hurt from our past. And I don't want to discount the pain that you incurred or whatever happened to you. I don't want to discount that. So I don't want you to feel like I'm discounting it. I don't want to discount the hurt. Process it, then let it go and move forward. All right? Process it. Because if you don't process it, it's going to pop up at a later date, at a time that you don't want it to pop up. All right? You have to unclench your hands to receive your blessing. Yes, indeed, Lady T. So we're not going to allow the past hurt and past disappointment, and letting go is going to take a lot of practice. You're going to have to do it over and over and over again until it becomes a part of you, right? Until it becomes a part of you. And my sister would always say, you're so strong. I can't believe that you're actually still getting up and doing what you're doing. But I have to make the decision. Do I want this to hold me back, or do I want to move forward? Something happened the other day, and somebody that really destroyed my life, I was praying for them because they were in a very bad legal situation. And my sister was like, how can you pray for this person that absolutely destroyed your life? I don't want to hold grudges, right? I want all of my blessing. And again, it is not an easy thing. It takes maturity to get to this point. But if you want to live a life of freedom, if you want your mind to be free from harassing thoughts or demeaning thoughts, you have to make the decision for you that, you know what? I want to be whole. I want to be able to move on. I want to be free from this situation. So make the decision to forgive. And here's the thing. Lord, this is not even what I was supposed to be talking about, but somebody needs to hear it. Forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. I want you to get that. Forgiveness does not mean that we're going to get back to the place like two peas in a pod. That's not what it means. That's not what it means. Forgiveness means I'm not going to carry this hurt in my heart any longer. I'm not going to allow you to control how I feel and how I move forward. Forgiveness is, you know what, you did me wrong, but it's okay. I let it go. It does not mean that, okay, we're best friends again. Because a lot of times you're going to have to forgive people who didn't change. They're still the same person. They are still the same person, but you have to forgive them. They're still the same person. They haven't changed. They're still doing the shady stuff that they've always done. They're still trying to pick a fight with you, but you still have to forgive them. And forgiveness does not mean that, okay, we're best friends again. Let's go to lunch. Let's go shopping. Let's make a business plan together. No. Because they may not have changed, but you still have to forgive them. So the fact that they haven't changed, no, we're not going into business together. No, we're not booking a trip to travel together. No. Forgiveness does not mean, okay, no. All right? All right. That was just way off topic. Not even what I'm supposed to talk about this morning, but somebody needed to hear it. All right? So forgiveness is for you. Let it go. Move on. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. All right? You're very welcome. You're welcome. So you go to my YouTube channel and look up off topic but on assignment. Yeah. You're very welcome. You are all welcome. Thank you for showing up so that you could get the word. So if you go to my YouTube channel, The Productivity Coach, look for the word forgiveness and watch that stream again. All right? Look for the word forgiveness. The one that says the word of the day is forgiveness. And you watch that one. So we have used up the whole time talking about forgiveness. But I'm going to have to touch a little bit on the actual word of the day. And I'm really trying to figure out how I can schedule in a second live stream later in the evening time because there's so much notes to get through. Social worker, I do have two. We have children. Okay. So let's get to the word of today. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. For those of you who are new here, we're working our way through a list of words. As we've promised ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. So these words help to remind us of things that we need to be reminded of. Things that we need to be reminded of, and things that needs to be highlighted to us, practices that we need to put in place as we're going after these bold moves this year. All right. So today, the word of the day, even though we were talking about forgiveness, the word of the day is fortitude. Type that in the comments. The word for today, the actual word. I know we started out talking about forgiveness, but the actual word of the day for today is fortitude. Type that in the comments. The word of the day is fortitude. Fortitude is the word of the day. Yes, fortitude is the word of the day. So fortitude is the mental and emotional strength to face adversities, obstacles, and challenges without giving up. We're making bold moves. We're aiming to go forward and do some things that we've never done before and become a version of ourselves that we've never been before. And a part of that is we have to have mental and emotional strength to face adversities. We have to. That's a part of it. So fortitude is courage in action, the ability to keep going even when things are difficult. And usually it is the hardest before you get that breakthrough. But you got to be able to push through it. All right. So success in life, in business, in leadership is not just about talent and opportunity. It's about that grit that you have to have and the perseverance and resilience that is needed to push through tough seasons. Because I always tell you all the time that what we know is that there are going to be hard seasons. I'm not the one to sit up here and tell you every day is going to be sunshine and flowers, because that's not life. That wouldn't be honest of me to say that. There are going to be difficulties along the way. And especially when you've made up in your mind that, you know what, this is the year that I'm going to do something great with my life. This is the year that I'm really going to get my life together. This is the year that I'm going to get my finances together. I'm going to do some things that I've been thinking about. The moment you give yourself a sincere yes, that I'm going to do this thing, it's like all hell breaks loose in your life. Yeah, it's like all hell breaks loose in your life. The moment you give yourself a sincere yes, but you got to build up that fortitude to push through the tough seasons. So we're going to look at fortitude from 3 key aspects today: mindset, endurance, and overcoming. I'm hoping that I can get through all 3 of them, because I'm like way over my time already, but I'm just going to hit the bullet points and make my way through. For those of you who are new, On Saturdays, I send out a portion of these notes. So be sure that you're on my mailing list so you can get access to these notes. So even if I don't go through all of it, on Saturdays, you get a portion of the notes that I go through throughout the week. All right, Miss Melissa, thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so be sure that you use the link in my bio to join my community so that you can get access to these notes. Not even say it, just do it so that won't happen. Okay. All right. So let's look at fortitude as a mindset, right? Fortitude begins with how you think. Your mindset determines whether you push forward or give up when faced with challenges. So embracing challenges as growth opportunities is so important. And I say that to you all the time, but it bears repeating. See challenges as growth opportunities. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this thing teaching me? Is it teaching me patience? Is it teaching me to operate in integrity even when things are hard? Right? Even when things are hard, I'm still going to operate with integrity. Is that what it's teaching me? Is that what it's teaching me? So it's never, why is this happening to me? That's a victim mentality. You're going to ask, what is this teaching me? Is it teaching me to be more resilient? Is it teaching me to operate from a space where I do critical thinking, right? See the process the whole way through. See how you can fix it as you go along. What is this thing teaching me? Right? Then there is the power of perspective. This will change your life. It will change your life. Struggles are temporary. I want you to hear this. Struggles are temporary, but growth is permanent. Type that in the comments. Struggles are temporary. Growth is permanent, right? Approach like that shifts mindset and things around you. Yes. So struggles are temporary. Growth is permanent. Yes, it is. Good morning, Shelly. Growth is permanent. And I told y'all before that the things that you learn, no one can take that from you. The things that you learn, nobody can take it from you. So this is why you have to see these struggles as growth opportunities. There's something in this for me to learn, and I'm going to learn it. Because again, life is going to keep happening and something else is going to come up, and you can pull from that lesson that you learned during your hard time and apply it. Let me know if it's making sense to you, because I'm sure that you've been in situations before and circumstances before where you remember doing something when you were facing a hard time and you applied it to the new situation and it worked out well. So struggles are temporary, but growth is permanent. And for you to grow, you have to learn something, right? You're not just growing, your body's growing. You should be learning something as you're growing. So struggles are temporary, but growth is permanent, all right? So how do you see setbacks? You got to shift your perspective and again, see it as growth opportunities. Fortitude helps you to have faith and focus in difficult moments. Faith and focus in difficult moments. Fortitude is built by trusting in something greater than yourself, trusting in God that He sees, He knows where you are, He knows where you're trying to get to, and He's going to set you up so that you get there. All right. So believing in Him, like God's got me, I'm going to push through this thing. I'm going to make it through. Right. When you feel weak, lean in on your faith. I know things are going to work out. I know it's going to come together. I know it's going to come together. So I'm going to get up every day and keep trying and keep going, because eventually I will get to the end of the tunnel and it will be brighter and better. All right. Now, fortitude as endurance. Let me just hit these bullet points really quickly. Fortitude as endurance, which is pushing through the process. Fortitude is not necessarily starting strong. It's about finishing well. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. It's not necessarily about starting strong, but it is finishing well. I'm going to get to the end of the road. I'm going to get to the end of this thing that I'm going through. I may have been dragging a little when I started out, but you know what? I'm going to finish. I'm going to get to the end of the road so that I can see my better days, so I can live out my better days. All right. Now, developing grit and perseverance in the hard time. Grit is the ability to keep going, even when results aren't immediate. You're building a business and you're not seeing the results that you desire to see in the first 3 months, the first 6 months. Can you continue on that path? Because you know within your heart, like, this is something that I was created to do. Do you have the grit to keep going, to keep building it, to keep adding value to people, even when you don't see the immediate results? You're welcome, Donette. You're welcome. Can you keep pushing? Can you keep going? That's grit. All right. And a major part of that is building up emotional and mental toughness. We need that. In the world that we live in today, you need emotional and mental toughness. Don't let your emotions control your action. Like I've told you all, that I've been live streaming now consistently for well over 200 days. Have I had some issues where my emotions were acting up? Yes, I am human. But do I let that affect my action of getting on here and sharing value with you all? No, I can't. I've done that in the past where I allowed my emotions to control me, and then I didn't see the results that I wanted to see because I allowed my emotions to control me. So I had to make up in my mind that, you know what? If I'm going to build, I need to work on my emotions, manage them well, build up mental toughness so that I can see this thing through. I cannot allow my emotions to affect the goals that I'm trying to go after, because the feeling that I'm feeling is temporary. It's temporary. It's going to fade away eventually. But then if I miss a week, 2 weeks of taking the actions that are necessary to get to the goal that I'm trying to get to, I've lost time that I can't get back, right? I've lost time that I can't get back. So don't let emotions control your action. Learn to push through. Maybe it's fear that you're feeling. Maybe it's doubt. Maybe it's frustration. Whatever it is that you're feeling, don't let it control the actions that are necessary to get you the results that you're seeking. All right? So when you face a tough situation, pause, breathe, take one step forward. Because sometimes we get overwhelmed when we think about the long haul, all the steps that are involved. You can get overwhelmed by thinking about that. But if you just think about, okay, I just need to take this step today. Think about that one step so that you're not overwhelmed and you don't forfeit what it is that you're going after. What's that one step that I need to take today? When we set our intentions, we usually work on 3 tasks for the day. But if all you can do is one, take a step back, pause, breathe, and take that one step. If that's all you can do today, I celebrate you. All right? I should have been following you. That's okay. It's not too late. Today's a great day to start. Today's a great day to start. What are you not certified in? The back wall is crazy. I value education. I'll share that with you. I value education. All right. But yes, you have got to build up that emotional and mental toughness instead of the large amount. It's better. Yeah, because not all of us are able to multitask. So if you've assessed yourself and you know that you're not a master at multitasking, if you can only do one thing, do that one thing so you don't get overwhelmed and forfeit the goal that you're going after. If you know within yourself that, hey, I'm not a multitasker, I can only do one thing and focus on one thing, that's okay. Just focus on that one thing that you're doing so you don't get overwhelmed and you don't forfeit the goal. Don't be tricked into because you see somebody's doing 3 and 4 and 5 things. You don't have to do that. If your mental capacity cannot do that, don't force yourself. If all you can do is one thing, do that one thing and be proud of yourself. Celebrate yourself like we talked about last week. Celebrate that one thing that you can get done, because that's going to build up your momentum so you can continue. All right? So do it. If it's only one thing, one step forward, do it and celebrate the fact that you were able to take one step forward. All right. Now you also need to understand the role of discipline in fortitude. It strengthens your ability to stand, being disciplined, right? Now, strength is built through consistent effort. You're not going to get it right on the first time. You're not going to do it well on the first time, but you got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. Whatever it is that you're building in this season, whatever it is that you're going after, whatever the goal is that you're going after, keep trying. It's not going to be perfect on the first try. It's not. But they say it takes 10,000 hours of doing something to become a master of it. I think by this time I may have hit that 10,000 mark. I've been live streaming now for about 10 years, closer 9 to 10 years I've been live streaming, right? I didn't like how it looked when I started out, but I knew that I had to keep going. I had to be consistent in doing it so that now I can turn the camera on and I can talk to you. And what I'm saying is value, right? I don't just turn the camera on and just random stuff. No, what I'm saying is value. And that is because I practiced this thing over and over and over. I kept showing up consistently until it became a part of me. So whatever you're going after right now, you got to be consistent in it. Put in consistent effort. All right. Now, I'm way over my time. Let me skip through some of this. I'm going to skip through some of this. So fortitude is what separates those who quit from those who win. Again, I'm going to send out a portion of these notes to my mailing list, so be sure that you're on my mailing list. Use the link in my bio to join the Commanders community so you can get access to these notes. Ooh, my ear is ringing. So you can get access to a portion of these notes that I go through throughout the week. Okay, so see the link in my bio so you can be on my mailing list. All right. So fortitude is what separates those who quit from those who win. It is the key to bouncing back and standing strong and finishing well. All right. So identify one mindset shift that you need to make regarding the challenges that you face. Identify one mindset shift that you need to make. You know what? I'm not going to give up. Every time I hit this point in my building process, I usually sit down or I get discouraged. I'm no longer going to get discouraged. I'm going to build up the emotional and mental fortitude to finish this thing. Maybe that's the mindset shift that you need in this season. Do it. So identify what is that one mindset shift that I need to take regarding challenges that I face. You know what? My family, they've all done the same thing, but I got to shift my mindset because I don't want to do the same thing. I want to do something different, right? Maybe that's a mindset shift that you need to exercise. Understood. Okay, great. I'm happy that you understand my words. I'm happy. All right. And then you're going to commit to one new habit that will build endurance. Is it prayer? Is it exercise? Is it journaling? I journal every morning in my personal devotional time. I journal. I have a gratitude journal that I work through every morning, right? Or a daily discipline that you're going to commit to. All of this is going to help to build up fortitude, right? So when facing adversities, choose to push forward instead of giving up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to push through this because I want to see the end of what it is that I'm working on. I want to get to the end and I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to push through. I'm not going to give up. Fortitude is not about avoiding struggles because most of them, we can't avoid them. They're just going to happen because that's life, right? We can't avoid these struggles. It's about facing them with strength and with faith that it's going to get better. I'm going to make it to the end and it's going to be beautiful. That's faith. Even though you can't see it, even though the walls around you are falling down, faith says it's going to get better. I'm going to come out better than I went in. All right? All right. Awesome. So the word of the day is fortitude. So you got 2 in 1. You got forgiveness and you got fortitude. I skipped through some of the notes, but again, join my mailing list so you will get access to these notes over the weekend. All right? All right. So let's set our intentions for today. I want you to consider that goal that you're working on and think about 3 things that you can do today to get you 3 steps closer. Now, if you're not able to do 3 things, if you can only do 1, again, do the 1 thing. And you celebrate when you do that 1 thing, because now you're a step closer to that goal becoming a reality. You're speaking for me. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Apple. I'm happy to help. I'm happy that you showed up to receive the words that I'm speaking today. So think about that goal that you're working on, and if you can do 3, get them done. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening. But if you can only do 1, do it so that you're 1 step closer to that goal that you're striving to accomplish. Keep my mind clear, stay focused, eat, because sometimes my mind is so busy I don't. Okay, you got to work on that, Jazz. You got to work on that. All right, because I want you to stay healthy. Good morning, Jasmine. How are you? How are you? Happy to be here. Thank you. Hi, Fortitude. So we covered your name today. Fortitude is the official word of the day, but y'all got forgiveness in the beginning. So you got 2 for 1. You got 2 for 1 today. All right, so get those tasks done. Now, for those of you who are looking for a mentor or a coach in this season, you can enroll in my mentorship program. If you've been struggling with procrastination, if you've been struggling with starting and stopping something that you're one of the goals, one of your life goals, if you've been struggling with starting and stopping, you need to enroll in the Action Accelerator. That program is going to give you systems. It's going to give you tools. You're going to have my support so that you can execute on those goals. Get them done. Get them done. I have tools in the program. And the best thing about the Action Accelerator is that you can log into the portal at whatever time is convenient for you. So if your schedule is so busy and you only have time at night to do your personal development work and work on your goals, the Action Accelerator is perfect for you because you can just log into the portal, do the work, go through the lessons, use the workbook so that you can get to these goals. Now, if you have time and you want to schedule a one-on-one with me within business hours, you can book a one-on-one with me as well. The third option for you to work with me, on May 24th, I'm hosting a social media mastermind. So if you're the one that you have a strong story, you want to build a brand in the social media space, again, I've been live streaming now for more than 9 years. So I've learned a lot. I've built my brand here in the social media space, both business and ministry. My ministry actually graduated from social media live streams to doing actual TV shows. So I do have experience, a lot of experience in the social media space. So on May 24th, I will be hosting a social media mastermind. If you want to get into that, classes online. Yes, for the Action Accelerator, there's a portal that you sign into and you have access to the classes, whatever time you're available to go through them. Liz, it's there for you to just log in, go through the lessons and work through the workbook. And then you get my support during business hours. All right. Let me know if that's clear for you, Liz. Okay, so the 3 options for you to work with me: you can enroll in my mentorship, the Action Accelerator. You can book a one-on-one session with me, or you can join me on May 24th for the social media mastermind for those of you who want to build in this social media space. You have a message, you have a brand idea, you have a ministry that you want to launch. in this digital space. You can join me on May 24th for that. The link is in my bio for all three options. If you're not clear, you can always DM me. How do you sign up for the mastermind? So there's a application in the link, on that link, the same link in my bio. There's an application for that. I will DM you more information, Coach Lily, today. So there's an application on that link that is in my bio for the mastermind. All right. All right. So DM me if you have any questions as to how you can work with me. But let's make some decrees really quickly. Thank you. I enjoy your live stream and your book. I'm so grateful for your contribution. You're very welcome. And I appreciate your support, your continued support. I appreciate it. All right, let's make some decrees really quickly. We're almost at that 1 hour mark. Thank you so much. I truly enjoy your lives. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And in that mastermind, I'm going to give you a template so you can live stream the way that I live stream, right? I'm going to show you how to do it, and you can adjust to fit your brand as well. So you're going to walk away with a lot of tools to build your brand in this social media space. All right. All right. Let's keep it going. So we're going to make some decrees. I'm going to read through the list and you're going to type in the comments. I agree with that. There's so much power in agreement when we come together and we agree on a thing. So let's get through these declarations really quickly. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining on us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we are well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we are blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. Our mindset and our intentions are set for today. And we understand that anything is possible when we have the right mindset and the will to do what we say we're going to do. Thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. You have a blessed day as well. Thank you. Thank you. Now, remember, we only have 2 more days until this app goes dark because there's not an agreement in place yet. So be sure, can you send the decrees? So the decrees will come to your email when you join the Commanders community. Patricia, if you go to the link in my bio that says New Dimension, that's the name of my business. If you click that link, it's going to open up a new page. And the very first option says Commanders Community. Drop your best email address there. And the confirmation email that you get after you do that, the decrees and the affirmations will be attached to that email. All right. Now, if you follow those steps and you don't get it, DM me and let me know. But it is attached to the confirmation email that you get. It's a PDF document. All right, Patricia, let me know if it works for you. I'm happy because I can understand your English. I've learned English. Awesome. Okay, Patricia. All right, thank y'all so much for your time. Thank you for your participation in the comments. I will be back tomorrow, so we're working our way until they decide what to do with this platform. If I'm not live here on the 5th, I will be live on Facebook and YouTube, and then I would upload later to Instagram. All right, so be sure that you're connected so you don't miss the information as to where I will be. All right. Have an amazing day. I'll be back tomorrow with another word of the day. Bye. You as well.